What's up, everybody? It's Monday. It's Monday. It's Monday. Um, I want to try every Monday to talk about what happened in the past weekend, how I might have improved or What's the opposite of improve? I don't even know. Uh, unimprove? I don't know. But this weekend I tried to do, on at least Friday and Saturday, I tried to do a night stream where I started streaming at like 9 o'clock my time, 9 p.m. And I would stream for a couple hours, but I always want to end in a nightcap. So usually I would, I don't know, get off the computer around 7 p.m. and then just chill, like watch some TV, listen to music, until like 12 o'clock ish when I go to bed. Uh, but yeah, now that's like I would start streaming at 9. I won't really stop streaming until like maybe 11, and I still my mentally I still need that like 4 or 5 hours of decompression, I guess, of the day. Even though I didn't do much during the day, but that's how I guess end my days. I get off, smoke, drink like a glass of wine, and then just chill for the rest of the night until I shower and go to bed. But because I've been doing that later, I end up like staying up till at least 2 o'clock, and then I'll go to bed, and then I can't wake up at my usual times anymore. And that was only 2 nights in a row, and 2 nights in a row, that fucked up basically months of me trying to get a regular schedule. Like I was waking up at 8:30 every day, even if I slept a little bit later. Like my brain just woke up at 8:30. But just from 2 nights of that, I couldn't get up at 9 o'clock this morning at my alarm. And it just goes to show, like, you can put in so much work for like months, and just, one, two bad habits that come out, it could ruin all that work for you. I'm not saying it hurt it so much that I can't bounce back, because maybe I'll go back to the regular routine, like getting off at 7 and then just chilling until like midnight-ish. I think I can get it back as long as I don't do any night streams. But so it's not totally fucked, but it did make me feel like shit this morning. Yeah, I woke up at like 10 o'clock. I'm surprised my dog Tux, he didn't like cry or anything, because he's so used to me waking up around 9 too to take him for a walk. But I don't know, I guess maybe he wanted to sleep in too. I don't know. Yeah, I woke up at 10, and then I don't usually eat until 11 anyway. So like after I walked him, and then I made coffee, and then it was already time to go eat. So I was like, this is weird. I like having that like I walk him, have my coffee, and then just chill, and then I have about an hour or so until I like start to make food. And just like it helps my body wake up, I guess, and like starts continuing like burning energy or something. I feel more energetic when I don't have to eat right away. So when I ate basically an hour after I woke up, it just, like, I don't know, it doesn't feel good to me. So hopefully by tonight I can fix all that. And night streams are definitely fun. Whenever I'm playing any video games, there's a lot more. It's more fun because there's better players on. um, so it's not just like going around. Uh, I don't know. It's just more fun. I don't know how else to explain it. Uh, what else happened this weekend? This weekend I did. I kept thinking about music, right? This morning too, it kind of hit me. Like I've been into music as for as long as I can remember. I think I talked about this before, but and it makes sense for me to become a musician, right? Because if I can just listen to music all day, I would. I wouldn't do anything else. Um, I mean, I guess I can play games and listen to music, work out and listen to music. I would do things, obviously, but I meant like as in a job. I wouldn't want to do anything else. If I could just listen and music and chill all day, I guess that's what everyone thinks though. I don't know why I feel so special thinking like that. But basically just yeah, I think I've been into music since I can remember, and I've been wanting to make content since I got my first camera. I think the first time I got a camera was I don't know, 12 years old. 12. It was just like or maybe 14, something like that. It was just I thought it was the coolest thing. It was just like a really slim Samsung that had its own speakers, so it was also like an MP3 player kind of. Samsung was like or not was, it still is. It's they're a very innovative company. I like them. I've been with them since I don't know, 2010. So 10 years I've been exclusively Samsung, at least for mobile. Um and cameras at one point, but I don't have any new cameras. Um where was I going? Yeah, making content. So like I mean, I enjoy music so much. I love the process of it. I love the emotion that goes behind most songs. Um, and trying to become an actor, wanting to make content, and is in love with music. Like that's basically just a musician, except I'm not making my own music or anything. I guess it's because I don't know how, and um, because I don't know how, I don't know where to go. But I mean, I've been trying to self learn piano. I'm okay. I'm I I'm I think I'm still a beginner. I can play on top of Old Smoky. I can't play and sing yet though. So if I were to become a musician, I guess I'd have to work on that. But I do sing every night. I practice singing. So and I mean I think I sound good. I'm thinking about also like if I practice a song enough, maybe I'll put some covers on YouTube or something. I don't know, that would be I think that would be really hard for me to do. I'd be so scared of putting that out there. I guess if I did, that would be probably the most vulnerable thing I put on the internet. And with all my other podcasts, I mean, I talk about feelings all the time, and I'm okay with that. But when it comes to expressing your emotions through a talent like that, that's nerve-wracking to me. I guess I could always like practice it, sing it. Well, I'll obviously record it and then just keep listening to myself until I can self-teach that way. It's kind of like when I play video games and I just play all the time, but once I actually started watching myself, like paying attention to what I was doing and how to fix it, I got better at the game. And I think if I start doing that with singing, like if I start hearing myself, it's like, oh, I didn't hit that note quite right. The pitch is off. Let me fix that pitch. Um, and then I'll sing it again, but at that moment, actively remember to change the pitch at that point. And I think, I think I've gotten to the point where I think I can really start trying. I think, come to think of it now, I actually wrote 2 or 3 songs that I can remember when I was in high school. Um, because I think then, um, there was these like, there was all these love rap songs in like the Asian community in like 2004ish to 2008. Um, like during those years, like I don't know if it was just obviously it probably was just exclusively because I was Asian, but in my friends group, we listened to these Asian rap love songs. I wish I could play them for you guys or something. If you guys are similar to me, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me see if I can find one that I can think of. I'm gonna do Asian love rap in 2004. What the heck, buddy? One life, one love. Yeah. One life, one love. That's funny. One. I can't play it though. I think that sucks. Yeah, like those kind of songs were very prominent. So, and to impress the girl that I was dating at the time, I actually wrote her 3 songs. I don't think I've even told her that I wrote her songs because I wrote them, but I think I was too scared to be that vulnerable. I mean, I still am, I think. Like I just said, I would love to do a cover and work on my singing and put it out there, but that is that'll probably be the scariest thing for me to do, at least on the internet. Yeah, so when I wrote those 3 songs, I never sang it to her, and it's crazy when you spend so much time by yourself. You start thinking about a lot of your past. I mean, when I get high and think about my past, it's different from thinking about the past when um you're depressed or you're anxious, because at those times when you're thinking about the past, I feel like you start thinking about your regrets, you reminisce a little bit, and it's not a fun adventure to dig into your past when you're in a negative mood. But when you start thinking about the past when you have a right set of mind, I think it's better because you have a better perspective of what your life was or those memories. And yeah, I didn't even remember that I wrote those songs back in the day just until now when I started talking about it and thinking about the past without bringing up any negative connotations to it. I don't even know if I'm using the right word, but yeah. um, creative energy comes from damaged souls. You know, I've said it before, and I think it's true. You know, um, no art would be good without any kind of emotion to it. No music is good unless there's any emotion to it. That's why now, it's funny to say, like, I feel like an old dude saying this, but the music now is fucking shit. But then every generation says that, you know, because growing up in the 90s, we're so used to that like, they don't rap about love anymore, you know? Where's all the fucking fabulous, even Ja Rule, 50 Cent did a little bit of it, you know? It's like, now, like I said before, I think most songs are all the same. They're all about fuck bitches, get money. Literally, like, that's the principle of all their songs. And they just throw different words in it. They're all the same. And I think that's um well, let's just say I like R&B, like real R&B, not the what am I saying? There's good R&B now, but okay, back to me, right? And the writing, and it makes sense, like I said, for me to try to become a musician, cuz I think that's what I really wanted to do, I think. I've been so into music. I've been singing since the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, and just and then wanting to write, because I always liked physically writing too. I had a journal when I was in boot camp. I had still sort of like three journals now. Like, I have one journal over there that's just for song ideas. I have one from when I was at theater school. I always liked writing. Um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna try to put maybe a little bit more effort into music. I just thought about, like, cuz some people say, I mean, it is kind of true, but the video game addiction uh is probably a real thing. Cuz I wonder cuz I wanted to do so much creative stuff, but then all I wanted to do is play video games. So I do often no, I don't often wonder. I'm just wondering now, if I hadn't been so adamant about playing video games, would I have focused more on something else? Cause I've been playing games since Super Nintendo. The first game I played, I was probably 7 or something, and I played Super Mario Brothers. And I remember playing this shit almost all the time. And then, like, cause even when I finished all my homework, I had perfect attendance. I had straight A's up until 8th grade, and but I still got to play games. So it sounds to me like it didn't inhibit me that much, at least with like scholastics, school stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't think games. Come to think of it, it probably didn't hinder me that much. Cause I kind of stopped in high school, because in high school I basically dedicated my life to someone else. Um, that was fun at the time, but that was probably the most, uh, I guess, damaging part of my life besides like my abusive childhood, but an abusive childhood, and then also um having sort of a toxic relationship without me realizing it for 4 years. That kind of, um, yeah, they say two negatives is usually a positive, but I don't know. I guess we'll see how positive I end up. I mean, I do like having a positive outlook on life the best I can. Um, and I think that comes from the fact that you had a negative life. Like I said before, the most funniest people, you know, are the most hurt. Um, but yeah, I guess that's one good thing out of it. I guess I can be pretty funny sometimes. At least to myself, I think I'm pretty funny. I mean, for those of you who figured out how to pronounce my name, like, uh, but okay. I'd like to thank anyone who has come by to listen. You could follow me on all the social medias except for TikTok. That one I don't know, maybe I'm just too old. I don't know how to use that thing. So yeah, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you're listening to this podcast on, thank you. I also have a YouTube where you can see this actual podcast as well. And I'm live on Twitch. So thanks again, guys. And I hope to see you again. Or not see you. Talk to you again? That's it. Talk to you guys soon.